In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 different strategies that this ecom brand, Laird Hatters, can leverage to double the organic traffic in the next 90 days. So Laird Hatters is an Shopify store which pretty much sells all different types of hats you can imagine: country hats, pork pie hats, formal hats, men's hats, beanie hats, and so on and so on and so on. So what we're going to do is take a look behind the curtain and see exactly what is going on with this brand from an organic standpoint. So we can see traffic over the last 12 months has been pretty much stagnant. It hasn't really increased or declined. The brand appears for 1,300 different keywords in total. This is worldwide. So we go into those keywords, you can see they're visible for 1,000 just in the UK, which obviously they are a UK-based company, as they've got .co.uk in the website name. Now, instead of me looking through all of these keywords one by one, what I'm going to do is tell the tool, only show me keywords for URLs that contain the word collection. Now, why am I doing that? Well, we work with a lot of Shopify brands and we see from the data that the bulk of revenue for Shopify brands comes from the collection pages, right? Now, collection pages typically have the largest monthly search volumes as well. So this is why we're going to focus all of our efforts there. I'm also going to filter this column by volume as well, just so I can see what keywords are the most popular. So we've got fedora hat, right? 14,000 searches every month in Google. These guys currently appear in position 18, which is the bottom of page 2. You've got flat cap, again, just under 10,000 searches per month on Google. Again, they're currently in position 23, which is the top of page 3. So I'm going to take a look at this keyword in particular, summer hats, only because summer is around the corner. Thank God for that. And you can see it gets searched for 4,200 times every single month in Google. And again, they're appearing in the middle of page 3. So they're not getting that much traffic or organic clicks for this term. So if you open up this URL and look at it in more detail, so the page is about summer hats, as you can see. And I can tell already, before I even click onto the page, they've actually optimized this page for 2 different seasons. So they've got spring and summer. So my first recommendation would be to build out more collection pages for all the different seasons out there, right? Spring is a different intent to summer. And to prove that with evidence, if we go over and look at summer hats in a different tab, if I scroll down and look at the websites that are currently seen for summer hats, if I do a Control F and Control F on the word spring, you can see out of the 10 websites listed, only one of them has spring in the URL. Now that isn't a coincidence. This is because this is not the right strategy. So the first recommendation I would say is build out collections for individual seasons. You'll rank a lot quicker and you'll also match up with the search intent 100% and generate more conversions, right? So that's step number 1. Step number 2, or strategy number 2, I'd recommend is if I scroll down, you can see there isn't actually that much content below the products, which basically means it's going to be harder for Google to understand what the collection page is about, right? So definitely recommend adding some TR content, so topically relevant, content that's relevant to the topic of the page. This will help make it clearer to Google what this page is about and thus increase the organic visibility and organic rankings and of course the organic revenue from this page. We do that for all of our ecom clients and we generate such strong results. If I look at the on-page SEO of the website, we can see it starts off with H2 tags. Okay, not that great. And yeah, you can see H1, collection, spring, summer, policies, quick links. So again, it's not that clear to Google what this page is about, right? So this is why adding that content is going to take this brand to the next level. The third thing I'd recommend just for this page as well is when I looked at the headers, I can see all of the product names are coming down as H3 tags. So typically speaking, what you want to do is go ahead and change this so every product name is appearing as a H2 tag. H2 tags are a lot higher in the page SEO structure, which means it's going to give you more relevancy, again, making it more clearer to Google what this page is about. So hopefully you can see a trend here, right? Everything we're trying to do is to make Google's life easier to further understand what this page is about. Like, don't make it hard for Google to figure out what your page is about. As if it's confused, it's not going to show your site when users are searching for the keywords and products that your brand offers, right? So the third strategy I want to share, or the fourth one I should say, already given 3 already, right? The fourth strategy is to build more high quality backlinks. So when you take this URL and actually look at it again in Ahrefs and go to overview, let's go to backlinks. I'm going to click do follow, as these are really the only links that matter for SEO when it comes to increasing your page's visibility. You can see there's 10 links in total this page has. So it means 10 other websites on the internet are linking back to this page. And if you look at this column right here, one I'll highlight, DR, stands for domain rating, right? So this is out of 100. And essentially the higher this score, the more authoritative this site is from an SEO standpoint, right? So when you're seeing domain rating 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0 down here again, right? these links aren't doing anything to help the visibility of this page. And I believe the brand actually owns all of these other websites as well, like .nl, .jp, .ch, right? So they may think they're helping their SEO, but this is not the way to do it. This is like really spammy SEO from like 2011. So in reality, this page actually only has 2 backlinks. It's got one here from Tailors with Love, and it has another link right here from, I'm not going to name that one because it's a swear word, but it only has 2 backlinks in total, right? So this is another reason why this page isn't ranking high in Google, because it has no authority. So it's missing all of the relevancy because it's not optimized properly. And it also has no authority because it has no high quality backlinks. So the full strategy is to build more high quality backlinks. And you can see the 2 links I have at the moment. One says summer hats, which is pretty decent. It's the keyword they're trying to rank for. And the other says spring/summer. Again, that's not that descriptive. So they definitely want to try and make the anchor text more descriptive as well. So the 5th thing I would look to implement if I was owning this ecom brand is a proper content calendar schedule. So I actually found the blog, it's blogs/journal, and you can see these are the recent blogs they have published, one in April, one in March, none in February by the looks of it, and they've got one in Jan or 2 in Jan, and then we're going back to September from 2023. So if you open up this one right here, which is about beanie hats, right? Now remember, they have a collection selling beanie hats, right? Because we saw it earlier. Well, they've got one product, I should say. Now, if you open up this blog, you'll see it's very, very short. Like, that is it. And there's not even a link in this going to that beanie product. So to rank this page, what they want to do is increase the topical relevance of that individual product page. So how do we do that, right? So you'd have your page. Again, this is a category page, but it's the same example if it was a product page. You want to have a supporting system of blog posts behind that page, all about beanie hats, linking to each other and then linking back to the individual product or category page. Again, what does this do? It makes it more clear to Google what this individual page is about, thus increasing the visibility and rankings of that page. So they can have a blog post on how to wear a beanie hat, the pros and cons of beanie hats over the pork pie hats, right? I don't know, I don't really wear these hats, but essentially they want content on the topic of the individual product page they are trying to rank. So again, they don't have that at the moment, so they don't have that topical relevancy. And it also means they're not acquiring any of that top level traffic as well, which they want to be seen for when anyone searches for anything to do with beanie hats. Just look at an example, right? You search for beanie hat in the UK, you can see people asking questions, right? Look, how to wear a beanie hat, how to knit a beanie hat. This is content they should have on their website to capture and filter it through to the product they sell. So there you have it, right? That's 5 strategies that this brand can implement, and I can put money on it that if they implemented these in the next 90 days, they would drastically increase their organic traffic and sales. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.